Hey guys, Jake here, and welcome back to Bajcetics Boys for the prelude to a milestone. Episode number 49 is what we're on today, and today's video, guys, is one of my favourite videos to do, and the kind of video we haven't done in a long time. It's a fully pack-oriented video. I mean, we have the odd bit of cup gameplay, but this video is me opening packs, doing SBCs, grinding out the unlimited fodder method, and to be honest with you, I'm just enjoying myself on the game. All I do on the game nowadays is I log on at 6 o'clock, I do 3 games of the cup, open my packs, do the daily refresh, the daily golds, the 84x5s, the 84 plus player picks, some 81 plus player picks, complete some of the SBCs that I want to do, maybe pack a couple of the new cards if I'm lucky, maybe get one that isn't a duplicate for once, which, hasn't happened in ages, but, we move. And then I'll just mosey on over to squad battles, play 3 games of squad battles for the daily play over there. Or I'll do it the next morning before I head off to sixth form. And it'll just be a chill little grind I've got going on. So that means, guys, that this week, no division rivals double win again. I mean, I got 5 wins in one day in the last video. And I've had ample time, ample opportunity, but I've got no reason to go into division rivals, so it's like, what's the point? We haven't got to the part of Saibari where we need to play rivals yet, so I just don't want to play rivals. We'll get to the next bit of Saibari pretty soon, so we'll be doing rivals for him. I also really want to try out new cards, so like the only reason I play rivals is to try out new cards, and then I'll play if the gameplay is decent, I'll play 5 to 10 games. If I'm in a really good run of form and not distracted and breaking that up. Or alternatively, I'll play 3 games of awful gameplay, have an awful time, and maybe come back the next day and play a few more to try scrape the minimum weekly level of wins. But we are, as I said last episode, into Div 3 now. So next episode will be me doing gameplay. I know I've rambled on a little bit here, but it's just a bit of a series recap while we got some stuff going on in the background. But my next episode 50, is going to be gameplay, including some brand new SBCs and players that I'm going to buy, because we do have almost 1 million coins now to spend, so why don't we try out some players for a gameplay session. So we'll try them out. Apparently Showdown promo coming out, so maybe we'll buy Bobby Clark's SBC, because he's rumoured to come along with a Kanji. Obviously we'll be doing Clark, because he's a Liverpool player. Do I think we'll beat City? No. But am I still going to do Clark anyway? Because, apparently there's an Evo for a non-upgraded Showdown. Yeah, of course I will. So, that's my plan in terms of that new promos. Just do the ones I want, and anything that's not relevant to me, I just don't care about. So, sorry, got distracted again. My plan for the next episode is to play gameplay and do some gameplay in order to get Saibari done, in order to try out these new cards, and in order to have some fun and maybe get to 5, maybe even the full 7 or 8 wins for this week for once. What will we do after that? Well, Saibari will be done after that, so maybe we need to put together a team for the next evolution, who's going to be Stein, also from the Eredivisie. Maybe you can tell a bit of a theme going on, because I'm going to leave Athenia to last. We still have our Defender Evo to do, by the way, so I'll have to consider who we're going to do for that one. If I pack the new Team of the Week Messi that just came out, you know exactly who I'm doing for that one. I'll do that Tolkien just for links, because I just want Messi on full cam. And yeah, that's my plan. So next episode, we haven't really fully decided what we're going to do, but it'll probably be quite a bit of Rivals gameplay. 4-4-2, new little team, some fun stuff going on, hopefully, and hopefully we play well and have some fun. I mean, I could play Foot Champs. I have the time to play Foot Champs, but, I enjoy playing Football Manager, F1, Career Mode, Minecraft, Rocket League, Siege. I mean, there's a lot of games I like to play, so I just don't have time for stuff like that. It feels like I've been rambling for a solid 10 minutes, by the way. It's only been 5. So I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying this little recap on what I've been doing lately and the plans for the next episode. So I don't actually have a clue what we've been doing. I think we're starting Smolarek or Rolfo. But I think this is the first bit of gameplay of the episode as well, in the FC Fantasy Cup. Now, for a long time in this cup, By the way, I'm using a full Liverpool past and present in this cup because I could not care less what I do in this cup. I've got, like, the only non-Liverpool players are Tariq Lamptey and Yaya Toure because I just needed other players to slot into the team, so I just put them two in. But I've got Nunez, I've got Torres, I've got Sterling. I mean, my team is full Liverpool. I packed inform Roberto Firmino in this episode. Almost cried when I packed him because I love Firmino so much. And I miss him. I miss him so much. But he's gone into the team and he's cooking now over Nunez. Even though he's slow, he just feels better on the ball, less clunky, has skill moves. So, and I was just basically doing this repeatable daily play grind every day. We have finished that all off today and put it into this episode, so the accumulation of packs there will be quite nice. Also completing 2 huge SBCs that we're going to try next episode as well. I mean, we're just cooking on the RTG right now. We have no fodder rated 81 to 85, maybe even 86, but 87s, 88s, and 89s. Oh my word, we got loads of them. We got like half of them on the game in our club. That Timo Werner Fantasy FCC, I know he's already got an upgrade, and I know people will probably be going, why aren't you doing him? He's good, he's really good, he's meta. He's not my kind of striker, really, boys. Is he going to go in over an Evo like Armstrong? No, because I like my Evos too much. Is he going to go in over Ben Woodburn? Of course not. No one's better than Ben Woodburn. He's probably not going to be better than my Mbappe. He's probably not going to be better than my new cards that I'm going to put in. Is there any point? The only reason I'd be doing him is because of the FOMO, the fear of missing out. He'll probably go to 92. Yeah, I get that. Cool, nice 92 Timo Werner in the club. I'd still rather use Ben Woodburn and Kylian Mbappe up front, or Kylian Mbappe and Kaka, or Woodburn and Kaka, because I actually have connections to the card. I mean, you know what? I was about to say I actually have connections to the cards. I did a career mode with Timo Werner back in the day, and I sold him for Leipzig because that was what was going to happen in real life. He went to Chelsea, so I sold him. So, I do have some sort of a connection with Werner. I've used him in Ultimate Team in the past and he's been alright. But out of all the career mode strikers I've ever used, now that I think about it, Jonathan David is definitely my guy. If a Jonathan David card comes out, I'm going to have to pick that up. Because Jonathan David, and I mean a good one, by the way. Like a Jonathan David would make my year. Just a really nice Jonathan David. I'm actually really hoping for that now, because I've used his cards before. I always have him in career mode. I've got him in Football Manager. I mean, I just love him. Rooney Bargy, there's a new Evo out called the Golden Glove. I'm not even talking about it or showing it in this video because it's really bad. Bargy can go into that, and he has like 88 pace, 85 dribbling, 77 shooting, 78 passing, and then like half decent physical and decent play styles. So there's a chance for a further Evo in the future because he's only 85 rated. So I'm tempted just to spend 100k because I have the coins on a fun player that I love in Football Manager, on a fun player I love in career mode. Just get him upgraded, get him in a bit of a fun team at some point, and just honestly, just let it go. Just have some fun on the game, Jake, and just use Rooney Bargy because you love him in every other game football related you play, and he's also an unreal talent. I think this is me now completing our first SPC of the day, which is Schmolarek. And if you look at the base hero catch-up Evo, the base hero catch-up Evo is better than this one. It's got like 1 more dribbling and like 5 more physical. So you might be wondering, why have you done this SPC? To be honest with you guys, I completely forgot that Evo was a thing. And I didn't know you could put Schmolarek in. So I kind of messed up there. Because would I have done the Schmolarek if I'd have done that Evo? Of course not. But at the end of the day, you live and you learn. We now have an Eredivisie Schmolarek. And do you know who else is from the Eredivisie in my club? Well, I've got Stein, I've got Saibari, I've got Gertrudia, and now I have Schmolarek. So that's instantly 5 chemistry from the Eredivisie. Plus I've got 2 icons in my team always. So what you're telling me is, if I get any Eredivisie player in, they'll be on full chem. Fun. Can't wait for Team of the Season Eredivisie, boys. I'm going to be rocking a full Eredivisie team for that. That's for sure. So, actually, that's a really good idea. We should do that. And I don't know what EA are going to do with Foot Champs this season. Probably going to just actually give us red picks, hopefully, which would be nice. I probably won't play Foot Champs until Team of the Season. And if you're wondering what TOTS champs I'm going to play, because normally I just don't have time for them all, I'm either going to try speed run them all to 9 or 11 wins, whatever is like the minimum for a non-capped player pick, or 2. So 9 or 11, I'll either speedrun to that, or every single weekend I'll dedicate my life to FIFA, which is not good, not healthy. Last FIFA, I think during TOTS I played maybe 3 weekend leagues. I think I got 14, 11 and 2, 11 and 2, and then my 14 was actually 14 and 6, because I went like 4 and 6 or like something like that. And then I won like all 10 games that I had left in a row one evening after I, just chucked the music on and started cooking. And if we could recreate form like that again, it's one, incredibly boring and sweaty and mind-numbing, and honestly, I just don't want to do it. Foot champs, it's just 20 games in a row, and you might be thinking, split it up over a weekend. No, because when I do that, like I did this week, I just don't do it. I just get distracted. It's like I was like, oh, okay, I'll split my rivals into a few sessions this week, and we'll get the wins. We'll go over the wins. We'll maybe even get to Division 2. I've played that one session. If I'd have done 10 games then, I probably would have been fine. As we get Poro, who also should be eligible for upgrades, by the way. We have packed him another 3 times. So I kind of wish I'd taken that Goosens. It looks pretty good. But, it's too late. It's too late. We got Poro and him like 3 times. So, don't mind that too much. Where was I? What was I talking about? I don't know. Probably just some rambling nonsense, because that's all I seem to do in my commentary. But we are opening packs. We must have done more or another day of the FC Cup and just general daily play, which is quite nice. We're opening another 81x2. What's bro cooking up here? It is a Swedish. We love a good Swede on the channel. Oh, it's a Rolfo. That's not bad, Rolfo, when we want to do the Rolfo SBC, would be good fodder for later down the line. And we now have we're on to the good packs now, I think. Are you going to open it today, mate? Yeah, good lad. 84 plus to start. That 84 plus player pack is going to give us a Portuguese ad. It's going to be Ruben Neves. Brilliant. Right, so nothing good from the 84 plus. I mean, to be honest, pack look's been okay lately. I mean, maybe underwhelming compared to others, especially on the player pick side, where everyone's been getting unreal stuff, and I got Jack. But 84x2, it's going to be no fantasy football, but it is going to be a Swede. It's going to be a duplicate Rolfo. So you know exactly what that means, boys. It's not only a Rolfo dupe, but a Bruno Fernandes dupe, which means we're going to be going now and completing the 88 rated squad for Rolfo, getting rid of Didier Drogba, the objective Vlaha, whatever her name is, that we're never going to use, Olga Carmona, who we're never going to use, I didn't like her, Ivo Kante, who is a bit of a legend, played my only foot champs of the year so far, where we went 11-1. 11-2, sorry, maybe even 11-3, but Kante played that weekend league, and that was pretty much that. So, he can go now. We have his flashback in the club, who's even better and actually really good. So, yeah, let's get rid of them dupes and get into the final couple of packs. Got a Prime Gold Players pack for completing that. Not going to get anything from it though, unfortunately. Is a Chris Smalling, so Chris Smalling in there's not too bad. And then I think we have an 84x3 and an 85x2. No, an 85x2 and an 85x7. From the 85x2, we are going to get a German cam from Leverkusen. If it's a playstyle plus it's Musiala, it is Musiala. Beautiful. And we also get Hegerberg, which is nice for either exchanges or for a big SPC down the line. And that's not too shabby. So 85x7 to end. Surely we see a foot fantasy in an 85x7. Give us Vinny. Give us... We don't even get Vinny. And by Vinny, guys, I meant Vincent Kompany, by the way. I'm not an idiot. I know Vinicius Unit is not in the promo. Vincent Kompany. I don't know why I called him Vinny. I'm not a Man City fan. Definitely not a Man City fan. Would rather shoot myself. But we get a bit of Wendy in that pack, which isn't too bad. Wendy and an Unreal Pull. And then a Team of the Week. So, hey, at the end of the day, you can't argue at a Team of the Week. Nice for an 84x5, which we are immediately going to be putting that inform into the 86 rated squad of Rolfo, using the other duplicates from the pack along with it. So I think that now leaves us with 2 87s and an 85 rated squad left to complete. And I was like, you know what, I don't mind spending my coins on the 87 squads. We haven't spent a single penny of my money still, because I'm a master hoarder of cards and a master hoarder of money. So I'm not going to spend my money, and I'm going to try send my cards that I've hoarded all year. So, yeah, as we scored a nice little volley with Darwin Núñez there, made it 2-0 in that cup gameplay. And then we move further on into some more cup gameplay. This guy's in behind. This guy should score, but Gomez with an unreal goal line clearance. That is only his lone thunderstruck, by the way. Would love to have that card permanently, though, or a better one, but not to be. Reese winning the ball back nicely. Gives it to Pui Piaz. 1-2 with Reese. Here comes Diaz. Cuts inside with a Berber spin. Torres moved into the space, but we're going to play one and then one more, and then green time with Núñez across goal for a 2-2 equaliser. I think in the end I did just give that guy the win because, you know, I obviously want to play the 85 minutes properly, but if I'm not able to win or I'm drawing, I'll just give my opponent the win, and I just won't care that much because I just don't want to go to extra time at the end of the day. I just want my games to be done quickly, and I don't want to be bored, so I'll try hard. And then, you know, if I'm winning, I'll just win. If I'm not winning or drawing, I'll give my opponent the win. So, just to ensure that I don't have to go to extra time. Because as you know, I'm a nerd and a bit of a low life and sweat out the cup wins in one day. So, that was me and my job done in the cup until this daily play thing came out. And then I was like, I'm going to go back. By the way, there are some unreal fantasy upgrades. Lees Malou is one of them. He actually looks quite good now. If he could get maybe one of the other, maybe even both of the upgrades, but I know Brest are decent this season, but they probably won't score 11 goals. Surely won't score 11 goals unless they get like a 7-goal game. So he should only go to 89, but I still think he looks quite good. Politano is shot up to a 90, and they only need 2 more goals for Politano to go to a 91, which means he'd have like 90 shooting, 91 passing, 93 dribbling, 93 pace, and he will actually just be like an unreal card. I'm going to be using his new upgraded 90 in the next video because I did have a different team kind of laid out, but the plans have gone different ways and I'm now able to fit him in the team. Also now I feel like I can just kind of tell you I want to try out the Brolin as well. He's linked to, I think, Parma, who are currently destroying Serie B, so he should get both upgrades. Even if not, he should get one, which will give him like +2s and the odd +1 here and there. So it should be a very sizable upgrade, which will still make the card quite nice. And for 100k, pretty much discard value, well, not discard value, but, you know, really cheap price, it's worth the investment. Because if that card were to get a +2, if Palmer would just win their next game 7-0, that card would A, shoot up in price, B, get 2 upgrades and look really, really, really good. And I told you we packed multiple Pedro Porros. Here's another one. Pedro Porro in the club. We also pack a load of Marmouches, that French centre-back woman. It's just very annoying to pack them constantly, but oh well. Not even packed a Willy Orban. But there's one of the 87 rated squads for Rolfo. That's the one that didn't need the inform. Was considering sending Magassa, Wijnaldum and Wagner into that one, but didn't end up pulling the trigger on any of them. So that is what it is. I get a 51 players pack, which is going to give us a French centre-back from, it's a fantasy foot, and it's her again. Oh, brilliant. That is fantastic, that. Love packing her every 5 seconds. They made my week, to be honest. Honestly, now that I'm done with this game until the new promo on Friday, I don't have to see her face anymore, and I'm so happy about it. Oh, it's going to make my year. But where were we? We were talking about, you know what, let me just go back. We were talking about fantasy upgrades. Brolin, yes, as I said, very good if he gets upgrades, will be worth a lot, will look like a really nice card. Schmollerek's in the club now, nice Eredivisie links, we've got McManaman. I mean, we have some really cool cards, and I do back us as Liverpool, maybe not to score 11 goals, but I do back us to win one of our next 3 games. One of them is City, and I think another one's Man United, but I think the one in between that's like Wolves or something. So I do back us to at least get a 1 upgrade on that McManaman, which obviously, again, if he only gets the 1 upgrades at a time, he will get like +1s and then the odd +2. So you never know. He could get a sizable. Oh, Bobby Firmino, I miss you so much, man. Come back to Liverpool. If that card fits in an Evo, by the way, you know for a fact I'm putting him in over anyone else. Because I just miss Bobby Firmino, man. I'm never going to get over him, am I? I just miss him so much. I just love Bobby Firmino. I miss Firmino, I miss Mane, I miss Origi, I miss Coutinho, I miss Suarez, I miss Torres. I just miss it. I miss my old boys. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now as we then get another Candreva from a pack and decide to put him into an 87 rated squad for Rolfo, which now leaves us with just 85, I'm pretty sure. But now we're gonna move into today's clips with some cup gameplay. This guy went 2-0 up, messaged me saying just leave your spec. So I equalised at 2-2, griddied on him at both goals. I knew I was better than him, so I played. And to be honest with you, if he hadn't have messaged me at 2-0 up, I would have just rubber banded my controller and just not played, given the guy a free win. But in the end, he makes it 2-2, rage quits. I messaged him saying, cheers for saving me 10 minutes, mate. Didn't even need the win. Would have given you it anyway. Because if I hadn't have taken the lead in that game, I would have probably just given him the win at 2-2, even though he probably would have griddied on me, even if I given him the free goal, which, again, probably would have been painful. But, free kick time. First time I've got a free kick with this John Arisa, by the way. This guy's an absolute fucking tit because he's decided, I'm going to move my goalkeeper 60 yards across the goal with a man again who has dead ball. And I just levered it into the top corner. What a tit. This man is retarded. And there we go. That was the gameplay done. 3 wins today. That's like the first time I've got 3 wins because normally I just give up after like 1 or 2 goals and I just rubber band. That guy who went 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes and messaged me really motivated me. So, thank you, mate. You made my day a little bit easier by making your rage quit. So that was pretty fun. Managed to get our games done there. I think the second guy just didn't play the whole second half and half of the first half. So I just passed the ball around the back and I didn't really care. I was just on my phone. I was editing this video, watching TikTok while I was just playing with one hand and just walking around the back. So it was all worth it in the end to get all of these packs, which is the daily play stuff, and then also the daily play completionist stuff, and the daily cup play, and the daily cup completionist. So we have a good little arrangement of packs here. Good little a bit of variety in there as well, which isn't too bad. Hopefully we can pack ourselves one of the good fantasy foots, but I haven't packed a single really good fantasy foot yet. I mean, honestly, I think McManaman's a dub, but I would have loved to pack a Brolin. Obviously, I've now said past tense. Which means we didn't pack Brolin, but he's 100k. I don't mind spending 100k, as we do finally get one, but it's her again. She needs to just fuck off out of packs. Yeah, she's doing my head in. I've seen her more than my own family lately. It's getting bad. It's getting really bad. But it is now finally the time to do Rolfo. Here she is, boys. She should be going. Apparently she's injured. But even if she's injured, she should still get 3 upgrades, which will make her a 92 rated card with 90 pace, 90 defending. I mean, she's unreal anyway. And to be honest, 500k people might be like, it's a bit expensive, but for a card that's guaranteed upgrades, and I have Pina, I have Patelas, I have the ability to buy a Bonmati, I could buy that Paruello card, I could buy Ona Batale. I just have the funds in the club. As we are now opening our final 3 packs, it's going to be Lucy Bronze to start off with, and it's going to be a double walkout, so let's see who we get. It's going to be Lucy Bronze and Luka Modric, which isn't too bad. By the way, I am editing this at 10 past 10, so I'm kind of feeling it, I was like, I'm going to go to bed early tonight, get a good night's sleep, the rules. Nah, I'm still awake editing this video because I just forgot about it, and then finally got the burst of motivation at 10 o'clock, at 10 to 10. So we're out here, we're editing, and we are making sure this video is out. And to be honest with you, an 84 by 10 to end the day, you can't hit it, but you can hit at it if it's not a fantasy foot, and we have just not got a fantasy foot from it, which is just really, really disappointing. But we do get a Bernardo Silva, and it is a double walkout, so it's also going to be Mbappe. No, I mean Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who we put into an exchange because he was a dupe, and we also get a team of the week and some of a fodder and a Martinelli. So we're going to put that Martinelli into an 84 by 5 upgrade along with that team of the week. And that 84 by 5 is going to give us a juicy, juicy card. Trust me, definitely juicy, because it's going to give us... Okay, I've jumped the gun way too early here, I can't lie. I've started talking about the pack before the pack's even close to being opened. But 84 by 5, going to be something juicy because it's going to be a Spanish centre-back. It's going to be Irene Paredes, which is already decent fodder, but it's not a double walkout, but instead it is another team of the week, which means we can do what exactly? Doing another 84 by 5, and our next 84 by 5 is going to give us either Beth Mead or probably Bukayo Saka. And we do get Bukayo Saka, which is not a bad pull at all. And along with Bukayo Saka in that pack, because it was a Casemiro double walkout, which I think isn't a dupe, we are going to get ourselves another team of the week. Fantastic, which means we can do another 84 by 5, our third and final one of the day, which is going to give us a German centre mid from Real Madrid. It's going to give us our daily dose of Toni Kroos, and it is going to be a double walkout, which is going to give us Ruben Dias. Can you guys now tell why this method is overpowered and why I have infinite fodder and I've been able to do Smolarek and Rolfo? Yep, pretty much, because this method is really good. So, could I have done Zico or Salah in that time? Yes, but do I need them? No. The only thing I would say I need is maybe an icon left back. But that's only because we're using a team that is awkward for Chem. So this is going to be the final action of the video, guys, our 85 plus player pick. And our 85 plus player pick is going to deliver us a cheeky little team of the week and Endler, but we're going to take the Endler because we can get team of the week. So thank you for watching, guys. Let me show you the team for next episode. So this is the team for next episode, guys. McManaman is going to play pretty much like this. We can swap things around. We can put Brolin out wide, Smolarek out wide. We can put Politano up front. And Rolfo is going to be going forward. We've got Bolde currently in there at the minute, but I'm going to try work things around him so I don't have to spend 600k on one card, because I do want to spend my money, but I don't want to spend it all. So thank you all for watching. I wish you the best of luck. Hope you're all looking forward to the Showdown promo, and I'll see you all next time.